Welcome back, everyone, to another one take. This time we're taking a look at the Petro. It's been a little while since the last one take, but in these videos I really do like them because I get to show you what the ship is without really much editing involved, and you get a better view of the ship. So Petro, we obviously know as the tanky OP ship, right? And it is pretty good, especially in competitive, but it's got some weaknesses and you can't just full send it in and hope for the best because it's not always going to work out for you. That's really the big thing here with Petro, is it has this reputation, I think, of being this unstoppable tank that's just unkillable, and it really isn't. The only reason that sometimes can feel like that is thanks to very good positioning in competitive by a lot of the top players in the game. In random battles, if you push in recklessly, like I am here, let's be honest, it can go poorly for you. This is obviously a bit of a different scenario since we're able to, hopefully, at least limit the number of people shooting us from our side. But if you're playing this ship solo, the difficult thing is to make sure you're not going to be permanently spotted. And a permanently spotted Petro dies relatively quickly, and I think that's the main reason it is so tough to kill in competitive, because you're so easily able to deal with... Oh, this guy's in front of this island. Should have been shooting at him. You're so easily able to deal with the extra spotting that these DDs provide, since you have so much more focus fire on these people, right? So I'm going to pop my Hydro. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, if we're going to get torped or not. But I've never played this position before on this map, so I really wanted to try it out in the Petro. We're going to have to dodge these torpedoes. I think we'll be okay if I don't mess this up. This is my first game today, so I might be a little rusty on some things. But I really don't play Petro much, guys. I'll be honest with you, the lack of dispersion really hurts this ship for me. It's tanky, it's good in competitive. I prefer to play things like Moskva even though I know that in a lot of ways they're not as good. It's just so much nicer to have consistent guns. And yes, Petro can have some pretty insane salvos. The really good thing about the guns here is the improved pen angles on the AP, where Moskva doesn't really have that. The 360 rear turret's pretty nice to have as well. Although, I don't know. I like accuracy on the guns. So for example, broadside Baltimore, we actually got a pretty decent dispersion salvo. 4K. I mean, no Citadel there, unfortunately, but it was an attempt, I suppose. And we're controlling this side of the map, so I'm not trying to say the ship is bad. I just don't like playing it thanks to its relatively poor dispersion. Let's see here. Try again on this Baltimore, maybe. I mean, it's a broadside Baltimore at 10 kilometers, right? Okay, there we go. 16K. It's pretty good, actually. 2 Citadels, I'll take it there. It's been looking okay. I think that's one of the hard parts, is to know... well, I don't know. I don't really know what the dispersion is like with this ship all the time, but it certainly feels bad some of the time. Although it's working today. So maybe I'm talking about this poor dispersion as a feeling that I have, and I'm totally wrong. And there goes the Baltimore. So reasonable consistency, I suppose. I will actually... do I want a radar here? I'm actually not sure if I want to yet. Maybe we'll swap over to the HE, which the HE is not bad as well. Do our heal. Interesting. Not in my radar range. Oh, I'm on fire. No wonder he's not in radar range. And he's still spotting us. Hopefully we can turn out of here reasonably alright. I don't really want to overcommit here to this side of the map, because if we just push down here where the Shimakaze is, he's going to have our broadside, and I mean, that's not a really fun experience trying to push in with the Shimakaze. I feel like I've been a little all over the place. I need to wake up a little bit and do a better job explaining myself. The Petro's a great ship. It's a line that I really don't enjoy playing that much, though. I'm not really sure why. It's a really good ship, but for whatever reason, I just don't enjoy playing it as much as I do, say, the Des Moines. That's a really fun line that I always have fun playing with. The shell velocity, 8K, that's all right there, no Citadels. The shell velocity on this is so nice for beginners as well. And even though I do have an exposed citadel, it's not like I'm terribly scared of all these cruisers here. Oh man, see, some of this stuff I feel like I should be getting a little bit better salvos on, but we're not getting it right now. At least the armor is amazing on this ship. So if you're newer to the game, maybe getting the Petro going up this line is a good idea, since great armor, amazing concealment, a radar to deal with DDs. I mean, you even have the airstrike, anti-submarine warfare, so you at least are decent in that regard. So there's a lot to like here. The AA is something I should also talk about as being pretty solid. I don't really want to rely on AA most of the time, but it's a pretty solid AA suite, honestly. Probably one of the better ones in the entire game, actually. Those are Irian torps, I think. I'm a little spooked, so maybe we'll pop a hydro just to make sure we're not getting torped by someone. Okay, broadside Amalfi. Is he going to get punished? Let's see. I like running reload on this ship. Oh, okay, there we go. Finally, we get another good salvo. I like running reload, but I mean, in a lot of tier 10 games, you're not going to be able to play this aggressive. No subs, no CVs. I got to also just mention that really quickly this game as well. So we're getting pretty lucky on the matchmaker as far as, you know, allowing us to play aggressive. And Petro is going to do well at closer ranges. Maybe it's at the farther ranges you're going to feel the lack of dispersion. But here at close range, we're doing good. We're laughing. Shimakaze spotted. Could go after that. Kind of want to help. I think our Oster should win that. I want to apply some pressure to this Zhao here. Maybe we can get some good damage in on him. Our rear turret hit the island. That's unfortunate. We should get a good hit here. Oh, 3 citadels. Okay, I might be totally wrong. Like I said, haven't played this ship too much while playing my tier 10s. I just tend to ignore the Petro. And maybe I am totally wrong for doing so, because oh my goodness, we're doing great this game. Let's see if we can help our team out a little bit. Oh, the Shima got the Oster? That sucks. That's really bad. Okay, Kremlin's dead. That is good. There's not a lot good going on in this game, being honest with you. Is this a 20-kilometer Shima? It is a 20-kilometer Shima, so I do need to dodge these torps. Hopefully we can out-accelerate them? I might have done a dumb play here. Entirely possible. Turret traverse is a little slow, especially with the build I have. I don't have the turret traverse upgrades, so combined with reload mod, turrets feel very slow. You do have 360s, which is nice, but yeah. Feels a little slow some of the time. We're going to try and push into, wow, 6 out of 9. All right. I'm going to try and push into B here and hold on to it a little bit. We do have a radar, so we're feeling okay this game, even though it's not really going in our team's favor. Team got the Unicum. That's really, really good. And while I don't necessarily want to be brawling battleships all the time, we can do all right against them. Our Mogami's in a pretty bad spot, though. Our Lion went and brawled the Shima, and he might die. But he actually got the Shima. That's crazy. If we win this game, that's probably one of the reasons. That dude clutching it out. Our Mogami's in a tough spot. And I'm not really helping much right now for my team. So I don't want to overcommit here, but I want to provide a crossfire over here. And if this Monty does come into the cap and try and brawl it out, I think we should do reasonably well against him. Assuming we don't give up a bunch of broadside shots. Oh, well, we took the planes down relatively quick. Okay, there's the Buffalo. We got a lot of guys in the north. So playing a Petro, you can play some of these off angles extremely well. I'm going to wait for this Buffalo here. Hopefully we can get ourselves some citadels. All right. Well, not all the back turret got over. We got 2. I will gladly take 2. There we can see the Monty real quick. Oh, our Monty finished off the Buffalo. So yeah, it looks like we're actually going to come back in this game a little bit. After it not looking so amazing. I always have to be careful of that Monty though. Right, I don't want to push out into a crossfire. Petro is tanky, but not in crossfires. In fact, I'm probably giving too much of an angle to this. Oh, that's bad. I was not paying attention to this. I do have my hydro up, so that's all right. I'm gonna wait to radar because we don't have a long duration radar. That's one of the weaknesses here. Even though it's really strong, it's not the longest duration. So I'm gonna wait until I have guns loaded and try and hit him again. Monty seems like he's trying to come around the back. Close range dispersion is looking good though, I gotta say. Keep in mind, if you're getting your rear turret to shoot at someone, you're probably giving enough of an angle to actually get citadeled. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure why he's dropping ASW at me, but he is. You know, I got a lot of teammates backing me up here, so I don't feel too bad about taking this fight. It's the potential crossfire this Monty brings. So I want to kill this guy before the Montana comes through. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on him on the mini-map. And he's not going to give me the angle, but he's broadside to my teammates, so I'm hoping, you know, teammates, please. We should be fine, but maybe I switch to the HE. Would be a good idea. Scared of that Monty still. He's got AP. Oh, he didn't citadel me. And we bounced 4. Feels bad. He's coming for the ram. I'm not sure if I can avoid it at this point, actually. Wait, he's not gonna ram me? Okay. I'll take it. So we need to turn in hard. Pre-turn the turrets because we're slow. I think the Monty shot me already. No. I only got 3 full pens. No citadel. Feels bad. He probably has his back turret. I have to angle to the Monty though, so I just have to hope his back turret doesn't kill me, basically. Or I kill him before. Yeah. See, the Monty got me from here. That's why I was trying to turn into this island. Not the best executed brawl, but the Petro made a pretty big impact on this game. I think we should still win this one. So in a not particularly shocking turn of events, all our team has to do is live and they win. We'll see how this end game goes. I'm not sure what's happening here, but Mines is looking to torp out the Monty, who doesn't have his turrets. Hopefully those don't all just dunk into an island. It's a trade, I hope? Okay, at least it's a trade. Okay, guys, just live and we win. Holy crap. He detonates him? Okay, what a weird game. I start off the game talking about how I don't like Petro that much and I don't play it very often. And we come up with an absolutely insane game. And yeah, maybe Petro is a ship I should be playing more. I'll admit that I could be wrong about this ship. As for the build we're working with here, I'm actually spec'd into AA, and that's because I like to play my Petro very aggressive. Very aggressive. And the AA is good enough to work, and I have been running it with defensive fire in the past, I'll be honest with you, and it absolutely crushes planes. You can't fully play aggressive bow in on islands in carrier games, but you can play much more aggressive with this ship with an AA build. The problem is submarines. You can't run defensive fire in a world of subs, because defensive fire does not do as much to counter CVs as hydro does to counter submarines. So that's why you need to be running hydro. The upgrades here, I try to run reload here because, again, I'm trying to play closer range, a little more aggressive. The reload in itself isn't even that amazing, right? 12.3 seconds for 9 guns at this tier. Admittedly, the guns are pretty good, especially the AP. But if you're taking something like range mod, suddenly the reload is much, much longer. And it feels a lot worse because at range, Petro gets progressively worse dispersion relative to other ships. It's a lot like the Kremlin in that way, where the dispersion feels pretty good up close, and at long range, oh, this ship can struggle. It's no Stalingrad or Slava in that regard, where it's just super pinpoint accurate out to 20 kilometers. That's why I want to play him a little more aggressive, and we're getting very lucky here. So, unfortunately, in this one take, I actually didn't get a carrier game, and I did not get a submarine game, which is nice for me and my mental well-being. But as far as showing you a realistic look at this ship, not amazing. So keep that in mind, that this is not exactly the most representative of what you're going to find, especially in these carrier games. Sub games you can still play a little bit more aggressive, but carrier games are hard because this ship wants to use island cover to limit firing angles at it, play aggressive, that kind of thing. And you can't do that in CB games. Sorry, I just needed a drink of water there, as we've been talking for a little bit. We'll push in. On this map, Shatter, one of the better tier 10 maps to get to actually push in with. Notice we have a Marceau on the right-hand side here. We got a Venice coming with us. Shimakaze's AFK for now, but he'll come in yet. Colbert, Monty on the flank. So Monty being on the flank is huge for us because it provides a crossfire. So if we play really, really aggressive, then we should be in for at least a fun match. The really big thing we got to worry about is crossfires. So Vermont, Bourgogne, Yamato, all very scary ships for cross maps. So my weakness here, as I'm pushing up, I mean, I'm going to play really aggressive. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to try to get to this island here, the one right in front of us. If we get there successfully, this could be a good game. But we're weak to cross shots from over here. So hopefully nothing's going on there. And this is why I think we need more maps like this. I've talked about map design and how super ships especially are exposing some pretty horrible map design. But it's maps like this that have big islands that not only block spotting, but block shots. Right now, you know, that Sevastopol couldn't shoot me. It's... oh, the Nevsky. I swapped to the HE to try and have a cheeky little shot here, and now the Nevsky's broadside. I want to shoot the Nevsky. Next salvo's HE, because we want to maybe radar? Oh. Unfortunate. We actually did not get the... let's see what we got here. Oh, Shima. So... hopefully we're not going to get nuked with you over here, please. Come on. Oh boy, here comes the salvos. Okay, that's Sevastopol salvo. That should be just fine. That was Vermont, I think. Or Yamato. We're okay-ish. We got some damage in on the Shima early. Our team should be winning this flank. The problem is the enemy team is definitely going to win the other flank. But that one tends to get stalled out more. C tends to stall out more than the A cap. So that's why I'm okay with pushing a little more aggressive here, even though I'm open. My stern is open here to being absolutely annihilated. Don't clip that, please. I just heard what I said in my head. Okay. I'm tired. I'm waking up still. I'm tired, all right? Even though it's the afternoon. Let's push out. Try and deal with the Nevsky. Angle to the Hindi, who doesn't have the best AP pen. So keep that in mind as far as, you know, potential concerns of showing broadsides. It's really just the Hindi at the moment. There's the Shima. We don't have fast enough turrets to actually get him. Our Hydro is still available to us, just for a little bit longer. Nice. Somebody got the Hindi. Vermont is so far not looking at us. Nevsky, we should be able to finish off once he's around the island. Balon, I think we're actually going to eat one of these. Try and slide around it. Nope. So we're losing a lot of HP here, which is really unfortunate. They had 2 Shimas here. No wonder it went so poorly for me as far as Torps go. I forgot that they had 2 Shimas. I didn't even look and see that. But hey, we lost half our HP, okay? Kind of worth considering what we're doing to their team, right? In a carrier game, in a sub game, especially carrier game, I would be the primary target of focus here. Obviously, I am anyway by the surface ships, but I can limit who's shooting at me from these surface ships, right? The Vermont, I'm angled to. This big island here is blocking the shots from all their guys over there, right? This is what you're looking to do in the Petro to have this huge impact early game. As far as our team, you know, the health pools are relatively even at the moment. So maybe we're not doing the best, but considering our team is still pretty passive here, we haven't lost too many ships, that, you know, we should be doing okay into the late game here. I'm actually going to swap over to the HE as it looks like he's angling to me. I'm just going to play it safe, all right? So I could play a little more aggressive, but I'm going to wait for my teammates to come in, take some focus fire. We're ahead right now. There's no need to rush. We're actually getting some pretty good salvos in here. This Vermont is on fire. Holy crap. Every position on his ship that could be on fire was on fire. Poor guy. I mean, and that's what happens. If a Petro is able to sneak up into some of these positions and essentially just deal with all the DDs through the extra spotting and radar, this ship's nuts, man. It's actually nuts. And it's really reasons like that that it's used in competitive a lot. If you don't have teammates in random battles that are going to focus on the people that you're providing crossfires for, the people that you're spotting, then it's a little rougher. But even then, obviously, as you can see, people seem reasonably motivated to kill DDs in this one. And yeah, that's what happened. So now we're going to just try and defend B. Again, we're going to try and use the same ideas where we limit the number of people able to shoot at us and use island cover. That's what it comes down to. I'm not sure if I want to actually play on this corner here or this corner here. Or if I just want to full send it because I only have 34k damage. I had a really good damage game last match, so we know this ship can do damage. I know that's not something I should be concerned about showing. But it's always nice to get more damage. The Bourgogne is coming back. All right, that's going to mean I'm not going to play quite as aggressive. I don't think. But I still play a bit aggressive. Especially with our Worcester here, who's reversing into potentially a really bad situation for himself. Shooting here got me detected. So that means the Yu Yang's up here or through this little gap. That's always something you should be taking note of, I suppose. Okay, and there he is. Let's see if we can deal with this Sevastopol. No Citadel, but damage. He's actually very likely to go down here. Although our Worcester, yep. I mean, I kind of was wondering about that position. Our Colbert next up, just. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I mean, I think we still got this one in the bag, but it's pretty funny. See, and this is how teams come back from games that should be over, right? Like, this is how people lose games that should be just guaranteed victories, right? It's just how it goes. Holy crap, that's so funny, actually. Oh, man, I'm so happy that I'm, like, haven't played this game for, like, 8 hours or whatever. a few hours where I get tilted at the game and then trying to make this video. Because that, after, you know, a bit of a frustrating experience playing World of Warships, seeing that would tilt me. But since I'm fresh, haven't played any games yet at all today, it's just hilarious. It's just hilarious. I love it. Should I do something dumb and push out on this Borgo? No, I won't do that. I won't do that. We'll also save our radar. I mean, depending on the angle, he might be able to sneak something over. Okay, and there's Yu Yang. Our gearing's got that. We'll turn our guns just in case. Maybe we get a salvo in. Yoink the kill real quick. Yes, that's what shell velocity is used for. Oh man, this is a fun video. I hope you've had fun watching this one. Petro seems like it can be a good time. It's certainly not always going to work out like this. There's going to be times where you die quick. Oh my goodness, all right. Devastating strikes all around, okay? Devastating strikes all around. That is... what a game. World of Warships, everyone. Hey, people pushed in. People were aggressive. Dev strikes happened. It's not all just passive, one-sided blowout games, although you could argue this one was a little bit of a blowout until the throwing started. But there's some fun to be had in World of Warships yet. There is certainly some fun to be had. I'm very happy with how this one turned out. Dev strikes all around, I guess. Oh my goodness. Not for me, but our team was just owning this one. Oh my goodness. That was a fun one to be a part of at the end there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that one. Petro one take. It's a great ship on a great line. I think the Tallinn and Riga are much worse examples of the Petro as you're playing up the line, but the end reward is pretty sick. And obviously, I've been hating on this ship a little too much. Maybe I need to give it more of a shot in the future. Although I did get some pretty blessed matchmaker, to be fair. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.